Hey guys, well, a lot of you may recognize one of these. The personal pace Toro. 6.5, 6.5 horse GTS, guaranteed to start. I have often wanted, every time I get one of these in, this is a fairly newer mower. I like this one. It's got electric start. Got a battery box right in there. Key start. Anyway, I have often wanted to call Tecumseh when they didn't start and ask them about their guaranteed to start thing. I work on a lot of these. A lot of them has the same problem. Valves. I've already went over lapping valves on this engine. These is a little different. Horizontal shaft. Vertical shaft. Horizontal shaft. These you can work on a little easier. They stand up. But anyway, yeah. The guy brought me this, and he already had it taken apart. He lost the flywheel, so I've got to pull one of my flywheels out. I've got a lot of flywheels to these 6.5 Tecumsehs. I did a compression check. Compression is really good on it. Really good. I have no clue what's wrong with it. I know it's got a lot of blowback. If you loosen this a little bit, which all of them will, everybody's saying, well, you know, if you loosen that, yeah, it's going to blow something out. If you leave it sitting down here, it's not supposed to blow that off. Yes, you will hear it gurgle a little oil, and you will see it move a little bit. But if you put it right there and you hit it, I've already got my everything off to turn it. It will literally blow the oil check stick out. Got a lot of blowback. So what I'm assuming, I won't be able to check it. They put a cover right here, but it's usually for the crankcase ventilation. This is a solid plate. Here is your crankcase ventilation. If I can move it, you can see it right here. And it connects to there, which just blows right back into the carburetor. So my first assumption would be that is plugged up and it can't release it. So probably what it's doing is he didn't tell me if it was knocking, smoking, or what. Bent crankshaft. I hadn't checked the crankshaft on the other end yet to see if it was bent. We're gonna get into it once I get some parts on it to where I can pull it and start it up. We'll be able to tell more about it. But yeah, these are nice mowers, which any mower is a nice mower when it's new. I mean, the Walmart or the Menards $89 Murray 3.5 horse is a nice mower when it's new. And you can't call it a Toro engine. It's a Tecumseh. People would generally label, you know, oh, don't buy a John Deere, don't buy a Toro, you know, the motors is crap. But by all means, go buy a Craftsman. It's the same engine. They stamp the frame, they reach over in a big box, they pull the engine out, they bolt it to it. You can't label one better or worse than the other. As far as performance on the frames, yes, they're made a little different. Granted, one company makes a whole lot of the frames. MTD, Murray, Craftsman, Cub Cadet, made in the same factory, painted a different color. A lot of people don't know MTD makes Cub Cadet. That would explain the 3 little blades of grass on the side of it, the emblem when you see it. They don't pay any attention to that. But yeah, we're going to tear into this one. We still got snow on the ground. It is melting. Today is warm. It's probably over 50 degrees out. Sunny, real nice. I've already delivered 2 this morning to people out of my stockpile at my shop that was running. One of them was one of these, just like it. I think I ended up putting a new crankshaft in it because somebody hit a landscaping stone in their yard and bent the crankshaft. I do have a press to press crankshafts, but I don't really like doing it. I do have a friend of mine that has the same press. He's got a small engine shop. He pressed one out straight and didn't notice a stress crack in it, and he was test running it, and it threw the blade out from under the lawnmower, and it hit him in the ankle behind the mower. He had to go have surgery done on his ankle. Yeah, anytime I can avoid it. And I know there's people out there that has done it that's probably took out bent cranks and took a large hammer and beat them straight and put them back in. You're thinking right now, oh, I can take that out and take my whatever you beat on them with and beat it out and put it in. You don't know what you're talking about. You'll do that one day and you'll find yourself in the hospital having a prosthetic foot put on or something. I'm not knocking it if that's your thing. By all means, you know, do what you do. But yeah, we're gonna get some parts, stick this together and fire it up and see what's wrong.